Hi guys, and welcome to another Elementor video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesigninTechTips.com. Well, we had a question on one of our Elementor videos and somebody was asking how to create a file download button. Great little thing to have on your site and really easy to do. I've got two little buttons here. One's going to download a file to the default download location, and one's going to open a PDF that you can download. So if I hit the download file button here, as you can see, it's downloaded a little zip file to my browser here. Now I'm using Google Chrome. If you're using a different browser, it'll just download it to your default download location. And if I hit the download PDF button over here, it's going to open the PDF in another window, and there's a little download button for anybody that wants to download it right there, as a usual thing with a PDF. So let's get started. I've got Elementor open here on this page. Let's just delete these and we'll start from scratch. Now I'm using the free version of Elementor for this today, and of course this will work with the free or the pro version. And also this will actually work with any theme. It's the same system. So let's go down, let's grab a little button right here. Just left click, drag it, put it where you want it. You can style the button how you wish. Put the text in here that you want the button to say, obviously. So we'll do a file first. And I'll show you what link to put in a moment when we upload our file. Let's pop it in the middle, make it a bit bigger. And let's add an icon. So I'm going to go over to the icon library right here, click on it, and let's find a download icon. That's going to work fine. Great. I'll leave it just as it is pretty much. Let's put it after, perhaps. I prefer it that way. And let's give it a bit more space there. There we go. Great. Let's go over to our styling and just make this button our own. I'm going to go down. I'm going to change the regular color to perhaps a blue. That's fine. And when we hover over it, let's have it changed to red. That's fine too. And let's switch back to the normal state. Okay, well we've got our button in place. Now we have to upload the file that we want people to be able to download. So let's go to the media library. For anybody that doesn't know how to get to the media library, go to your dashboard, down to media. There you find your library. I'm simply going to upload my file here. Now if you're uploading files and it's multiple files, it's best to zip them up. Because that's the more accepted way of doing things. So I've got a zip file here. I'm just going to left click and drag it over to my media library and drop it. There it is right there. Now I'm going to click on it and I'm going to copy the URL to the clipboard. You can either select and copy or just hit the copy URL and it'll tell you it's copied. Now let's go back to our button, back to the content tab. And where it says link, we can just paste that URL in there. Let's update the page and hit the little eyeball icon to have a look. There's our little button. When we hover, it's going to go red. When I click on it, it's going to download the zip file. Now let's add a PDF. And it's pretty much exactly the same thing, but PDF, if you're just uploading a text file, it's a great idea to do it with a PDF. If you put a text file in there, sometimes people can see that as a little suspicious. So I've got a PDF file here. Let's just duplicate this button. I'm going to right click on the blue tab to duplicate, hit duplicate, and let's just drag it over into the next column. Okay, well let's go into this button then, and let's say change it to download PDF so we know which button's which. And again, I'm going to go back to our media library. I've got a PDF file over here, my PDF. Just drag it over, let it go. And again, let's open it up. Copy the URL. Back to our page. And we can simply paste it over the top of this one that we had in there. If you double click, it'll highlight the whole URL and you can just paste your new one in, Control V to paste. Let's update. And let's go over to our page here. Here's our download PDF button. When I click on it, it's going to open the PDF in a new window. And we can simply download it if we want to by hitting the download button. It'll ask us where we want to save it. Just hit save and it'll download it. So there you go, guys. There's how to create two different types of download button. One that's going to download a file and one that's going to download a PDF. Really useful things to have on your site. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.